Hello, I'm your host Elias Stevens, and welcome to the Clever Catchy News Show. Good day everybody, and welcome to the Clever Catchy News Show. I'm Elias Stevens, your main newscaster. In the world of celebrities, there is always news. The CEO of the software company Astronomer, Andy Byron, was caught red-handed, or rather red-lipped, cheating on his wife with the company's CPO at a Coldplay concert on June 16th. As both individuals are married, this must make life very difficult for many. Byron has officially stepped down from his CEO position at Astronomer, though many think that this controversy may haunt him for the rest of his days. This first show is also a very sad one, as Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, and Hulk Hogan have all passed away. Malcolm Jamal Warner, most famous for his acting part on The Cosby Show back in the day, died this past Sunday, July 20th, at the age of 54 years old, due to an accident in Costa Rica, in which he drowned while swimming with his daughter. His unfortunate early demise was followed by the passing of Ozzy Osbourne, who died on Tuesday at the age of 76 to his Parkinson's disease. Osbourne was, of course, famous for his music career, starting in the metal band Black Sabbath, then later starting his solo career. He was also well known for his crazy antics, including biting the head off a bat during one of his concerts. And then to round out the week, professional wrestler Hulk Hogan passed away due to a heart attack on Thursday. Now, to Jim with the sports. Jim? Elias. The sports world is just as interesting, if not more so, than that of the celebrity world. Jim, 3 men died and a pair cheated on their respective partners with each other. Does that happen in the sports world? No, I just wanted to sound more important than I am. That's better. Now what's with sports this week? Well, Elias, trading and stuff is happening in American football, I think. Definitely training camps where American football is practiced. We made it to the finals in Women's Euros again, so we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Venus Williams won the WTA tour, making her one of the oldest winners of a singles match at 45. That's about it. Back to you, Elias. Well, thank you for that stunning and brilliantly in-depth report, Jim. Now let's turn to our weatherman, Tom. Thanks, Elias. Due to a lack of audience, we have no known important weather areas to cover. However, since there's me, I'll go ahead and do my area. In London this upcoming week, highs will be in the mid to low 20s with lows in the mid-teens. Still t-shirt weather, England. Still a while before coats and wellies again. Back to you, Elias. Thank you, Tom, for that very personal weather update. As I am abroad, this applies to me none whatsoever. For our TV and film section, we will now turn to Tim. Tim? Thank you, Elias. Recently, I have rewatched the film Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, starring Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. A stunning dramatic piece about relationships, this film follows Joel, who is having a procedure done to forget a relationship that went awry. I've given this film 5 out of 5 stars, though parents need to be wary of some of the content that it entails. That is your film recommendation for the week. In other news, after weeks of lawsuits, the creators of South Park have received a 5-year, 50-episode contract with Paramount Studios. In other news, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse has once again been delayed, this time to June 27th of 2027. Food Network chef Anne Burrell, famous for shows including Worst Cooks in America and Beat Bobby Flay, committed suicide last Friday while reportedly intoxicated. That's about all the movie and TV news for this week. Back to you, Elias. Well, I guess that makes this week's count 4. Thank you, Tim, for that well-written report. In the world today, the United States is still meddling in the problems of the world. On Wednesday, the leaders of Russia and Ukraine met in Istanbul to discuss peace negotiations, though it still seems that neither have any obligation to stand down. Thailand and Cambodia have started to attack each other with heavy artillery. This conflict arose after decades of tension, naturally caused by the French, in which they placed a border that split people groups, causing nationalistic tensions to rise. After a shocking discovery, reports have been found that Generalissimo Francisco Franco is in fact still dead. The scandal of Epstein Island continues to grow stronger with each passing day, with the denial of the Epstein client list's existence to start, then with the insistence and proof of Epstein's suicide. While it's increasingly obvious that many powerful people are covering this up to hide the fact that they are criminals, I must refrain from providing my own opinions, as I am both a newscaster and fresh out of college. As such, I must remain objective and silent about personal thoughts. In the US, racial discrimination is still happening, which is bad, and another university campus has been attacked by the police, killing one. Speaking of America, we will now go to our Florida specialist Mike to talk about this week's Florida man story.
Thanks, Elias. Last Thursday, Florida man was charged with animal abuse after using an alligator to shotgun a can of Arizona Twisted Tea. For those of you who don't know, to shotgun a drink is when you puncture the can in its side and chug the drink from there. While it is usually done with one's own teeth, this bright young man decided to use an alligator's. In other Florida man news, an arrest has been made on Florida man for allegedly threatening to, quote, kill everyone on the Epstein client list with a machete after he got into a heated exchange with an AI chatbot on the matter. Back to you, Elias.
Anyways, to wrap up this week's episode of CCNS, I will now announce the holidays that are coming up over the next week. Buddhists can celebrate the first summon of Buddha on Monday, along with Peruvian Independence Day. Vanuatu will also be celebrating its independence on Wednesday, along with Benin's Independence Day on Friday. The end of July must be a very independent time in history for many. Thank you for tuning in to the Clever Catchy News Show.